Aquinas College really has as its very reason for being the fact that it brings a Catholic traditional perspective to the educational ministry. And what in effect it does is it adds a dimension that is unique and in a sense gives Aquinas a very special niche, if you will, in the educational community.
It is both a Dominican college and it also is a Catholic college. And both of those, I think, enrich the experience of students here.
The whole piece about Catholic and Dominican go hand in glove. I mean, this is a Catholic college founded by the Dominican sisters.
Initially, to say that Aquinas College is a Catholic college, to me that says, okay, the students are Catholic, they go to Mass, we participate in the sacraments together. It's okay to learn about Jesus, it's okay to bring Christ up in conversations. It'll be very well received. But also that Catholic with a small c means that it's that which we all share.
Students who come here are of different faiths, the majority being Catholic, but we're not discriminatory, and so it's a welcoming atmosphere here at Aquinas. And that's part of the inclusivity of being Catholic.
The students that I've experienced that have not been Catholic, I feel like everybody's striving for something. They're searching for a greater love. They're searching for a greater truth.
St. Thomas Aquinas, his philosophy was seeking truth wherever it might be found. And I think we really cultivate that in our students. We really encourage them to dialogue, especially with people whose viewpoints we might not necessarily agree with.
Even though I'm not Catholic at a school like Aquinas, there is still the possibility for me to expand and grow in my own faith. Even with what I'm taught in my classes, I can still go with that and really grow inwardly. It's the kind of school that just opens up the conversation between Catholics and non-Catholics, but it's also the school that upholds its Catholic tradition and not leading its students in contrary to that.
But we teach them basically to be open to that, to engage in those conversations and those relationships, and what might we learn by being open to that, that'll bring us closer to the pursuit of truth.
That truth has an essential relationship to the sciences. So I think the name Aquinas is perfect for a Catholic college that specializes in the liberal arts.
It gives you kind of a taste of many different subjects. And St. Thomas believed that the pursuit of truth itself was a pursuit of God, and it is a pursuit of God because God is the fullness of truth. And so all the subjects we have, the science, the math, the music, and philosophy, and every subject that we have here is a pursuit of truth, and in itself is a pursuit of God.
One thing that we can do at a religious institution is pursue truth in its totality. And we believe as a Dominican college that faith and reason interact to know the truth, and that scientific truth is not the only truth out there. Those are things that I would not be free to pursue at a secular university. So oddly enough, as it might sound to the modern mind, I feel that I have more academic freedom at a Catholic college to teach and engage the students in ideas than I would elsewhere.
There's really a sense that we are graduating students who are going to be global citizens, who are going out into the world to make a better place.
One of my jobs is to present the official teaching of the Church in the most cogent way, and also in the most engaging way in terms of students' human experience.
Some of the Catholic traditions that I most enjoy on campus, especially since I'm a liturgist, would definitely be the liturgical and sacramental life of the community. A mainstay would be our Sunday evening liturgy here, 8 p.m. on Sunday evenings during the course of the academic year.
I just love having a chapel on campus and being able to go and have Ash Wednesday, and you know that there's going to be ashes and there's going to be other students there, and then seeing it around campus.
What students say to me, it's people are there for them, and I think that they really appreciate that. And in terms of their spiritual journey, they feel challenged and supported, but not controlled. And I think they like that, the freedom that's given to them to really immerse themselves in their own journey, and we try to support them as best we can.
I also think because of the Dominican tradition that Aquinas is a part of, there's this joy in learning, for lifelong learning. There is a sense of rejoicing in creation. I find students love the campus. They love the setting of the campus. They're hospitable, they're welcoming. I find that Aquinas, what's unique about Aquinas is the people that it attracts.
And they are the best spokesperson for the college. You know, people say, well, yeah, that you're expected to say those things. They are not expected to say those things. They speak out of their experience.
No matter who they are, if they're an Aquinas student, if there's a need, they'll step up, they'll rise to the occasion. And I think that's been lived out. There's a culture here. There's a culture at Aquinas, and it's a culture of service, and it's a culture of being involved. It's different from other places. You can't just sit back here and remain anonymous at Aquinas. You're engaged, you're called, you're invited, you're challenged to be involved and be a part of things here. And because we're a small community, what you do matters. What you do matters incredibly. And you have an opportunity to shape and create lots of things.
I think it's different from other colleges in the sense that it brings a Catholic perspective to the issues and to an educational system in which the church has a long, long tradition.